need to exercise your judgment about your child's maturity level, environment, needs, and so forth to decide when and how to introduce the books. The 4 children's books are meant to provide the foundational information kids need. Further, they are to be starting points for you to build upon and personalize as you discuss sexuality with your child in an age-appropriate manner. They provide an anchor point for discussions in order to jumpstart deeper explorations. These books help break the silence and put the issues out on the table. Don't simply hand these books to your child to read, because our whole point is to empower you as the parent to shape your child's sexual character. The books are meant to start and shape conversations between you and your child, and to deepen your impact on your child in the area of sexuality.
In this series, we address controversial topics about which Christians disagree, including masturbation, how far people should go sexually when they're dating, contraception, gender identity, homosexuality, and more. Our goal in doing so is not to presumptuously present our answers as completely right, but rather to encourage you to reach reasoned conclusions and to teach your child as you see fit before the Lord. We have tried in each book to present information that we believe children of that age must have, without presenting controversial topics too early. Your child may be confronted with complicated and confusing issues at a much earlier age than you expect. In such cases, you can draw on our discussions in later books to inform your dialogue with your child. For instance, we hold off on discussion of sexual orientation until the book for 8 to 12-year-olds, What's the Big Deal? And on discussion of gender identity and transgender issues until the book for 12 to 16-year-olds, Facing the Facts. But your child may need more basic information much earlier, and in such cases, we urge you to use or adapt material from this book and our books for older children to meet your child's needs. Why start early? Because if you as the parent are not teaching your child about sexuality, your child will learn distorted lessons about sexuality from television, the internet, and playground conversations. If you are silent on sex while the rest of the world is abuzz about it, your child will learn that you cannot help in this key area. If you teach godly, truthful, tactful, and appropriate lessons about sexuality, your child will trust you more and see you as a parent who tells the truth. We'll briefly unpack each of the books at more length to help you discern which would be more helpful to you in your current parenting season.
Parent Resource: How and When to Tell Your Kids About Sex, a lifelong approach to shaping your child's sexual character. This book is the Parent's Comprehensive Resource Manual for the God's Design for Sex series. We take on the hardest subjects, such as sexual abuse, gender identity, and homosexuality, helping you to know when and how to bring up these subjects. Our goals for how and when to tell your kids about sex are to help you understand your role in shaping your child's character, including his or her views, attitudes, and beliefs about sexuality. Instruct you in the 12 key principles for Christian sex education in the home and how to implement the strategies and tactics suggested by these principles. Familiarize you with the challenges that your child will face from secular culture and empower you with strategies and skills to help them overcome those challenges. Ground your understanding of God's view of our sexuality. Equip you and your child to explain and defend the traditional Christian view of sexual morality in these modern times. Examine each major developmental stage of your child's life and share age-appropriate information and approaches. Address directly the most complex issues you and your child might or will face in today's culture in a manner grounded in biblical thinking, and also